welcome back to Soul Sisters on Solid 100.9 FM. Today is the third Sunday of the month, and every third Sunday of the month is Ability in Disability series. And of course, today we will be looking at a very, very interesting topic, a topic that I know everybody who is listening will want to say one or two things, okay? So this program is for everybody. During the introduction, in the first segment, I did say that when you talk about ability and disability, some people will say, Tofiakwa, it's not me. But there's something I've always said, and we've actually been saying it on this program, that the fact that you're okay today, you never can tell what's going to happen the next day, because most of the people who have come here, sat on this our chair, our hot chair, and shared their story with us, have actually said they were not born the way they are. They just met it along. Life happened. That Fine Glow will say, life happened, and this is where they find themselves. So we'll be looking at a very interesting topic, and the topic is breaking barrier in the midst of disability. Breaking barriers in the midst of disability. And I will allow Adeza do the introduction of this topic, then we'll take it up from there.
Yeah, breaking barriers in the midst. And yes, there are physical barriers, there are societal barriers. We've heard stories of people who have come here, or even callers trying to who talk to us about probably when they are taking a bus to somewhere or at parks and all of that, and you see bus drivers in that situation because of some lives activities or happenings that came up, and that is where they found themselves. And now you were able to find a creative way to navigate this. You were able to find a way to still stand strong, even in the midst of those societal and physical barriers. And I believe, I believe Ogosimba, who is there, because we won't.
Before we actually get to people living with disability, actually face barriers on a daily basis from the moments they wake up in the morning till the time they go back home or they want to go to bed. There's usually one or two things that they face, and that's why we're having this discussion, so that we can walk him being visually impaired. It got a lot of people talking, and so many people with that story were able to navigate through the issues they were facing, and that's why we're having this discussion. So we've been able to say that there are so many barriers that people actually face, and if it comes to work on time. So whenever I come to work, then he knows I'm coming, and he'll be like, I will try to dodge him. I'll be like, Lillian, why you just come? And I'll be like, this guy know they see. But he won best presenter, male presenter. Better you tell him. I said, I don't tell him anything. He said, you tell him. I said, I did not tell you. No, be where you there, I tell you saying they come. What I want tell him now? And he was mentioning, I said, if I just sit down here 2 times, I can just, this is where your mic are, right? A long way. So, Ugo Simba, you are here, and I would love to hear what you think, probably.
And bury it forever. And again, please, not everything, just know it. Tell yourself the truth. There are things that you cannot do as a physically challenged. Don't go there. I find it difficult to appreciate. There is this Igbo saying, you don't know how a shoe pains until you put on that shoe. So some of these people don't know how painful it is to have some form of physically challenged, or to be physically challenged generally. And because they don't know how painful it is, don't expect them to give you that olive branch at all times. So when you see people that give you that assistance when you need them, appreciate them. Very, very important. Appreciate them. Then again, know that there is a spiritual being up there. The God factor, very important. For a physically challenged, know that anything you want to be here on earth, without God you cannot. But with God you can. So what am I saying? Work on your own self first before looking at the general or the larger society.
Okay. All right. We've heard. Thank you so much, Gosimba, for that. And I know a lot of people listening. It's time for you to call if you are living in disability. If a person is living in disability, with disability, feel free to call us and share your thoughts with us. So I was starting to take your calls early because a lot of people have complained. Oh, by the time I want to call, the program is over. Oh yeah, now the program is just started.
It's just
So please, and while we're taking your calls, please, if you know anybody by name Ogochukwu Ugoke, please tell that person, somebody saw all her cards, both school card, ATM card, ID card, everything card, anything card that you can think of. Ugoke Theresa Uzamaka, Ugoke Ogochukwu Eunice, Ugoke Theresa Uzamaka, Ugoke Eunice Ogochukwu. Please, if you know anybody by that name, Biko, tell that person. Okwa international passport, also near. Before you know the cost of doing a new one is expensive. Biko, let her come and pick it up. And I'm not sure I go Obodo Oyibo.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Azul Kopamata.
Okay, sir. Welcome,
Yes.
sir.
Welcome, sir.
Kekime.
Adekwama, sir. Give one kwan.
I'm fine. Fine. Thank you. I want to make a correction from what Gosimba said. Number one, we have visually impaired persons, blind people that are working in the bank. I know a couple of them working in the bank. They use computer and all these things to work in the bank, both ladies and male. Then another correction I want to make, we use
Do you
it a
know
lot
them
in.
personally, or you've heard?
I know
about
them personally.
Okay.
Okay.
One is from Cross River. He used to be the chairman of the National Association of the Blind.
Okay.
The other one is a lady. She's from Yoruba. She works in a bank in Lagos.
Okay.
Also, I know them.
Nice.
I know them personally.
That's good.
Then there's another correction I want to make that they use it in Nigeria a lot. This aspect of physically challenged. If you go to the United Nations, you go and go to United Nations Convention on okay, let me not say what is internationally accepted that they call us is persons with special needs or persons living with disability. This physically challenged thing came up when Stella Obasanjo, the late wife of Obasanjo, she was the person that started calling us physically challenged. It is not. It's accepted in Nigeria, but all over the world, you don't call us. You call us persons with special needs or persons living with disability. Or persons
Okay.
Say call
disability.
us. Are you?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm visually impaired. Lillian doesn't want to. Lillian says she's going to. She doesn't want to invite me.
No,
But
you
one of
will.
these days,
No,
one of
we'll
these
invite
days,
you soon. Just hold
One of
on.
these days. one of these days when I come.
Yes,
I have a
whenever
lot
you are in
to-
Enugu, you are free. Eh?
Uh,
Yes, you are free to come around. Whenever you are in Enugu, just let me know, please.
Okay. Okay,
Whenever
that's
you are
no-
in Enugu, just let me know. Tell me you are in Enugu. That settles it.
Okay, there's no problem. Then anytime I come to you, because I usually come. Okay, there's no problem.
Whenever
So,
you come,
And
even
you
if it's
come
not.
on the program, okay?
Yes.
yes, I'll try.
All right.
I'll come on the program.
All right.
So thank you very much. I'm listening to you people. If I have anything to say while discussion is going on, I'll let you know. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're still taking your calls. It's Soul Sisters, and we have Ability in Disability series. Today, we are discussing the topic breaking barriers in the midst of disability. So, how, if you're listening, can you share with us how you've been able to navigate and bring out creative ways to or find creative ways that you used in overcoming physical and societal barriers. 0909 771 109. We have 0902 311 109. We also have 0704 550 2840, and we're live on Facebook, Solid 100.9 FM. You can go there and drop your comments. Solid 100.9 FM. Go there and drop your comments.
All right, so feel free. We're listening to you. Would love to hear your thoughts. And if you're somebody living with disability, it's time for you to call us and tell us those barriers that you feel you want the public to know about. And we're also live on Facebook. So go ahead, go to Facebook, Solid 100.9 FM. Go watch us live, like, and share. Very, very important. You can call 0909 771 1009.
We have 0902 311 1009 and 0704 550 2840.
Again, I want to use this opportunity to beg our people.
Okay.
When you see people who are physically challenged, or let me take the correction from our brother,
Special needs.
Who are living with disability.
Persons
are
with
living
special needs.
Yes, help them when they seek for your help, because that you are in this. You are healthy today. You are okay today. You may be physically. You may be a person living with disability tomorrow. Something happened the ending of last month to me, just in front of Park Lane here. I was on my way to my sister's house, and unfortunately, I wasn't going with my car, so I took public transport. And on my way, she told me to stop at Park Lane, so that she thought she wasn't at home, okay? So that I will now join her from there. So unfortunately, she had a delay. She had a delay where I can't use my phone there because it was phone. I asked some people there at the bus stop, please, can you help me and call this particular number? And they said no outrightly. I have to explain, no, I have eye issues. I can't see this phone clearly here because this is not, I need to be in a darker environment to operate that phone better. And they still insisted until another woman came out, and I approached the woman. She was the one that helped me to make that call. And I was like, just as I said earlier, but me, myself, and I, even when I face such situation, I don't used to be angry, because anger won't solve any problem for
At
you.
all.
Rather, you kill yourself more. So I urge people. There was a day a man met me at a roundabout. Please help me to enter a car. I want to go to New Market to enter car to bus to Oka. I was like, I see bus here now. Bus to Oka are loading here. He said, I'm not seeing clearly. Please. I don't have money was the first thing that came out from my mouth. To be sincere to you, before he said, I am not asking for money. If I go to New Market, that bus will be cheaper for me. I melted. I felt so bad to act that way originally. So I now took him. I aided him to enter the bus. And since that day, I started, this thing happened there 2012. But since that day, I started working on myself because I felt really, really bad. So I urge people that you are okay today. You may not be okay tomorrow. So help those that are in need, because you don't know where you will find yourself tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much, Ugo Simba, for that. We're still taking your calls, and our call lines are still open. Feel free to call in and talk to us or share your own story if you're a person living with special needs or disabilities. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Am I speaking with you?
Are you speaking with who? Yes, you are speaking with her.
Okay. God bless you.
You too.
Yeah. I am Emeka.
Okay.
I'm calling from Ugoba.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a visually impaired. I want to share my experience with
Okay.
they have
Go ahead.
brought.
Share your
All right,
experience.
Mecca.
All right. So thank God for go through. Emma, I know I've been doing well. The problem line is that mostly will help from people like more going right now. Defeat is going the barrier. I'm going the
Amen.
barrier because somebody said now, and I'm a Russia. Last year I'm building material. Only that I am not able to let in the area as of financial help. We manage our life. But operate food our hand. We go one place. They take help that before
As in,
you know. On the man, I know a lot of insult from people, and they look down. When all the engineers, they know I'll make it. You begin to struggle. Like my own condition now, I don't have fat off. But I've been trying my best in order to look for something to do. So, I'm going to no mission. Not just help, financial help. With this program, I can like, about at least one of the year, I'm no more than now. Very close to what you might have by original government. All our problems. So, we don't need to put our hand on the young show. Okay, making the guy I want anything in society. Even your community, even your kindred self. They'll be looking down on you. It's okay with it. Energy. You will make it interactive at all. You don't know that link more. So I like in the program. That's why I started to join. God bless you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much,
Thank you
Emeka.
so much.
I'm fairly helpful for anyone, like financial assistance. We will appreciate. I will see in a business. I will next to worry about an appetite. I don't like to fold my hands to this side.
Yeah.
So
No
I'm
problem.
gonna make the program. I'll make the program this steady. The fact they both on Sunday. It's and early morning from 5 to 12. I'm on my program. So
God bless you. Okay.
God bless you. All right.
Everything will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I like your zeal, your determination. You don't want to beg. We have a lot of people. When you tell them, Kame something, Haju, Sigeke Ageme, and all that, and you begin to wonder, I can't continue to give you fish. Ike gagu mua, self, never give the
Let's go.
fish. What I go? So teach me how to fish is the best option. And don't worry, just keep listening.
All right.
Keep listening.
All right. Thank you for calling, Emeka.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Thank
Our
you. God
call
bless you all.
lines.
Yeah, God bless you too.
Our call lines are still open. Feel free to call in and let us share your own story, or if you have a story of probably someone who is close to you and you know how they were able to navigate and overcome societal and physical barriers with as a person with special needs, you can feel free to share it with us, or whatever you feel can also be done, or what you think you can suggest to persons with disability. But one thing about that is why you're suggesting, sometimes or somehow they might feel like, oh no, you don't understand. Yeah, you don't understand. But that's still notwithstanding, feel free to share your opinions, feel free to share whatever you think that can be done for them to navigate this, because there are people who have not, their minds are not open enough to actually do this, to actually find out creative ways to be able to overcome these barriers. And I know, yeah, Go Simba. From her story and everything she has said to us on this platform, we all you can agree with me that she has been able to actually navigate that societal and physical barriers.
And again, I want to add, please beg or plead with our people living with special need that you have such problem. I keep championing that. You see this our brother. For me, he's a hero because most of us see this as an opportunity to start asking for arms. here and there. Go to Holy Ghost, go to any major bus stops around. You will see people. Yeah, and most of the times you won't even know who is the real physically challenged or who is even faking it to attract people.
Shebi they say mechanic
sympathy.
sympathy.
You know, you will see group of women or group of people. Then one person will be leading all of them, begging. In fact, it's now a kind of entourage. That's what I do call them, beggars entourage. Now, why can't those people have maybe pure water snack sitting at a place, and that one person who is leading them to beg now help them maybe in collecting their money when they are selling? That you are physically challenged do not turn you into a beggar automatically. There are things that physically challenged people can do. Like those that I have a customer at Ababa Market here. Dumb, he's selling crayfish. But there were those times that people will be doing the sign for you, begging. But that person will have innermost abilities in him. You can do some jobs, you can do fabrications, even with your deaf and dumb of a thing, so that you are physically challenged. That's why I said identify who you are. Look for your strength. There are things that you can do. There are areas that you can operate and operate perfectly. Okay, in one of UCDMC's program, I had one man. He's physically challenged, but he's doing some farm work. The wife is also physically challenged, and they have meal like this engine that they grind things for people. There are small things that you can do and make money without begging, seeking for arm here and there. Very important.
Okay, but still taking calls. We still have about 10 minutes to do this. So feel free, 0909 771 1009. We have 0902 311 1009 and 0704 550 2840. So feel free to call so we can hear from you. Very, very important. Share your story with us. Okay? You won't be at home saying, Obo Namma. Makandi na akpom na phone after the program. Bakwa kita. Obro me pick your call, you are never wegi. You will kwesiri wegi because I'm in my quiet time.
Okay, Bridget Obodo on Facebook says, Soul family, good afternoon. Hello, Lillian. Well done. It's a society that turns people's hearts to be bad. All right. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
I'm Nancy calling from Enugu.
Oh, Nana.
Nancy.
Nana, Afana.
I'm fine. Oh, happy Sunday.
Nana, I did not see the rice. So.
The rice there they come. Not the way.
Now when I come up for office, you come bring the rice.
Now
What
hold
about
up,
the rice?
It's so bad. The rice.
traffic is too much for road.
Go ahead.
So I want to comment on the program that you people. I love your program. I listen to your program every Sunday.
Thank you.
And I love it.
Thank you.
So about what you people are saying, there is this my customer. She's dumb. But she sell my at the new market. I used to buy her my every time I see her. When you want to call her, you just give her a time.
Tell them.
And she will come and tell you how much she's selling. So it's better they start doing something, putting themselves in a something doing. It will be better than standing on the road begging.
Thank you so
And,
much.
and another thing that gets me worried is when you want to now give one person. Have you been to Holy Ghost? They have a
will rush
society. Like it's a society. They are there. Both their children begging. You will see the one that even draw your clothes safe.
And you just want to give one person money.
I was there a couple of months ago to share food. In fact, at a point they were even throwing stones.
Yes,
because you will give this person at this spot before you move down. That's the person has moved and just to collect more. Oh my God!
There's
It wasn't funny at all. So one guy came and Auntie, I'm blind. I am blind. I can't see. When I hear anything, visual impairment, it strikes me. So I gave him. Before I knew it,
He
it
came
was
back
that
again.
same guy that was dragging the bag where I loaded the food. In fact,
How is he visually
How
impaired?
is it not seeing the food and the bag?
He's not visually impaired. He just faked it to draw my
Can you
attention and my
imagine?
sympathy. So it's not in that place. I wish.
Let's take this
Hello.
call.
Hello, please. This is Agok I want from.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
One of those people that are begging, are not really have any. They're not person to special needs. There was a case in Nnewi. I'm an assessor in the family court. We got a woman that pretended to be blind. And upon those what I claim from somewhere in Imo State. What the family now, the person is just an lady wants to be helping that person that is going to train that child in school. But I think the child that they would just be going out with her and begging. Then somebody noticed that that woman is not blind, and they called the woman, put her in detention. She came to court. And when that they're going to give you 6 years imprisonment, she lay down and crying. And we told her, then why did you cry this small child? This is a child that used and things. She was crying and crying and crying. And we had to beg the magistrate. Make question at all for that child. What you are about the mother and this. Most of them are not have any kind of disability. Then another thing, there are people that I have invited who say that they have one disability or the other. Come and work. I'm managing the school. In fact, I have a school. I took my mother's. I took up my mother's school, and I'm managing that school right now. It's a nursery primary school. But last year, I had to start a secondary school.
Wow.
Now we have
Wow.
and this.
And we have
And
people
if you come to the school is quite good. It's increasing. That is, if you need a person around that
French.
that we can employ. It's a French teacher now.
Yeah.
Just need a French teacher.
She can be doing once in a month, once in a
Or if
week.
we are going to be reachable,
She can do it once in a month, once in a week. Sorry,
I mean,
she can do it once a week. She come and teach. Yeah, she has your number. She will call you.
okay, yeah. If I call me, then we discuss the time with the French teacher.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She will call you once we're done with the
Bye.
program.
Bye.
Alright,
thank you so much, Azuka.
Thank you.
Please,
Thank
You see, okay, sorry.
Okay, I want
Go
to
ahead.
use this opportunity since we made mention of this issue of beggars at Holy Ghost. I want to use this opportunity to beg our Enugu State government, Ministry of Gender. Please, you people should go there and save our future, our tomorrow, because we are raising another Amajiri in Enugu by that Holy Ghost axis. If you go there, you can't even count the number of children,
Young children.
that are. In fact, even the ones that have grown from childhood to teenagehood to adulthood. If you go there, you will see that we are trying to repeat what the mistakes of the North. We are trying to repeat it here.
I think here in Enugu they've actually opened their eye, or would I say the government is working on it. Why I said that is one of the days I was coming to work. That was I think beginning of this month or late last month. On my way to work, I saw that they were being like those ones on the streets. They were being pursued because I think they from the findings it was like they gave them a warning not to stay in some certain places, including that Holy Ghost area. So for those ones who were now maybe stubborn and then they kept staying there, so from 6th Avenue, I noticed that some officials, officers, they they were now catching some of those people, the stubborn ones. They were with cane to flog. At first, we were like, okay, are you sure? How would you know that these ones are the real or the legal officers in charge of this, so that they won't kidnap them and all of that? So, but when we also got to Holy Ghost, when the keke got to Holy Ghost, I found out that they were still the same people, like they were still doing the same thing there. All right, so trying to pick them and take them. So I don't know exactly what the order was, but I think they are looking into it. But then it's a good call that you just made, because even if they didn't take it very seriously, I think it is time to take it very seriously, because using some of these children to beg, a baby, a suckling child, you keep that child in under the hot sun, and sometimes there are triplets, twins, quadruplets, they are there, and you're trying to suckle them and under the sun. And so I'm wondering, is it that is these women that actually gave birth to these children,
I don't want to talk.
or they hire those? Because sometimes they rent, we see things, we hear things. Sometimes they rent some of these children, so that when you come there to give to them, you see these children. Even if you don't want to give to them, you look at the children and you feel pity for them to give to them. So this topic we actually discussed about finding creative ways to break these barriers. Okay, so when you were mentioning, I have someone in my street, a young lady. This lady, like, I knew her for years now. Do you know, she braids hair. She's deaf and dumb. But she braids hair. She doesn't, you see her even in the morning trying to fetch water so that she can meet up and go to her shop and braid. So anytime I see her, we greet. I know say she no go hear me, but she can see me, so we just we wave at each other and we move. So, but this lady is really doing something for herself. So I really urge everyone listening, if you're a person with special needs, it's not about the begging. How long? Lillian said, we can't be giving you fish all the time. We have to teach you how to fish. Right? So I think it's high time, just like Ugo Simba already called out to the government to take proper action, so that that place would be cleared. Now, not being cleared that they would not be taken care of. Investigations can be done about those ones that are really in need, those ones that are not renting the children to make you feel pity for them, those ones that really need help. And probably the government can show or give help, render help to them. And then the ones that are causing nuisance, they can take their decision. That is, the government can take their decision and handle that particular case, so that we won't just these things are really appalling.
Yeah, they are. And I want to use this opportunity. Everybody have called out to the government. So please, if you're part of those who usually give out their children out to be used for begging, please desist from it. Please. Maybe on a very good day, we'll look extensively at that particular topic, because it's disheartening when you hear stories. I am using it for survival. You see, day old baby, 1 week baby on the road, you are dirty, and well, thank you so much, Ugo Simba, for joining us today. All our listeners, thank you so much. Those who called us, thank you so much. Remember, this program is every third Sunday of the month. So if you know somebody by the name of Gochuku Eunice Ugoke, please tell her to come and collect her passport.
Yes.
Biko, she should come, because Organa airport, they will not allow her to fly to Obodo Ibo Chorega.
And if she wants to go to the ATM machine,
nobody at all. All right, thank you. My name is Lillian.
My name is Adeze Wokolo. See you by 4:30.
Tune into Solid Love. Mr. Lala. Bright brown skin.